الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا قال أيضا إن في ذلك لذكرى لمن كان له قلب أو ألقى السمع وهو شهيد وقال تعالى فذكر بالقرآن من يخاف وعيد الحمد لله وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه لما قضى الله الخلق كتب في كتابه فهو عنده فوق العرش إن رحمتي غلبت غضبي رواه البخاري. Alhamdulillah, today inshallah we will talk about Surah An'am, the same surah from 51 to 56 bi'idhnillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said different surahs the same message. The message is إن في ذلك لذكرى لمن كان له قلب أو ألقى السمع وهو شهيد. These ayats from Surah Qaf, that إن في ذلك لذكرى لمن كان له قلب. In this Quran has some advice. This advice can be beneficial for only those who have heart. First one, they can beneficial, they can improve, they can change their life. Those who have heart, number one. أو ألقى السمع وهو شهيد, or they have ears and they are attentively listen to this. So when we are listening any was, any bayan, we have to listen carefully and we have to think with our heart. Only then we can gain something from the bayan, inshallah. And fadhakkir bil Quran, and the bayan should be with Quran. Fadhakkir bil Quran. Allah ordered Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if you want to give any advice, it should be through Quran. Man yakhaf wa'id. Only those who can benefit it, those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sometimes some people ask, why Allah always talk about fearing? Fear, right? Fearing something not good. It is like horrible, terrible things, fearing. But the thing is, if some people who are living in Japan for a long time, they most of the time say something good about Japan. Their rules and regulations, everything is fine. But what about if you violate any rules, if you cross any limits? Then also the rules is very tough. That means whenever any license, any Zero card limitations, anything, if it is expired, then it is something problematic for you. Before that, you are very conscious. I cannot miss this chance. I have to conscious. So this fearing means consciousness. This fearing means consciousness. That means they are very alert. I cannot like nonsense person. So in case of practicing Islam, religion, you have to be alert. You have to be conscious. And this is actually God-fearing, taqwa. This is taqwa. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that I start with 51 ayat, Surah Na'am, that وَأَنذِرْ بِهِ الَّذِينَ يَخَافُونَ وَأَنذِرْ بِهِ الَّذِينَ يَخَافُونَ. Warn, alert those who fear. Bihi, that is with Quran. Again here, warning should be with Quran. For what? أَن يُحْشَرُوا إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ. They have to gather. They will be gathered in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala one day. For that reason, you have to warn them again and again. إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ, in front of their Lord. لَيْسَ لَهُم مِّن دُونِهِ وَلِيٌّ وَلَا شَفِيعٌ. That there will be no one to support or to advocate. In this dunya, there are so many people around us, those who can support us, relatives, friends. But in that day, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be one person. He can support. If our amal, if our deeds are good, then only we can support, we can get the support from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu waliyul ladina amanu. Allah is the guardian for the believer. يثبت الله الذين آمنوا بالقول الثابت في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة. Allah will support the believer in this dunya, also in the akhirah. So that means the first support in the akhirah is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. So if you give bayan with Quran, then maybe they will become God-fearing. They will have some taqwa. وَلَا تَطْرُدِ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about something serious. Because in those days, also in the case of Nuh alayhi salam, the people who accept Islam, most of them are poor. They are from low class, third class. But not the upper class, top class people don't accept first. In case of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are a few people. But most of the case, whenever any prophet give dawah of Islam, the lower class people accept. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, these people are very much devoted to their Lord. You have to be careful about them. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was thinking that if the Quraysh, the leaders, sophisticated people, if they accept Islam, then maybe it is easy to spread the religion. But it is not the case. It is not the system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not the system. So, وَلَا تَطْرُدِ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ. Subhanallah. Do not drive away those who call out to their Lord morning and evening. Those who are seeking Allah's pleasure in the morning and also in the evening. That means the whole day and night they are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their remembrance very alert, active. They are always thinking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wherever they are doing, whatever they are doing. So these peoples are very low class. They are not the high class in that time. Yuriduna wajha, they are seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah also said, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Ma alayka min hisabihim min shay, wa ma min hisabika alayhim min shay." Whatever they are doing, you are not responsible. That means these believers, you just warn them. It is up to them; they will follow. If they don't follow, it is not your responsibility. And whatever you are doing, they are not responsible for your activities. So it is always, I am the judge. I will judge according to their activities. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the supreme. He can judge. فَتَطْرُدَهُمْ فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. If you drive them away, then you are become a zalim. So that time the Quraysh leaders, they came to Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They said, these low class people, they always gathered around you, and we cannot sit with them. It is kind of negligence. They neglect these lower class people because they are actually their slaves. Upper class slaves are these people, and because of they cannot wear proper clothes and they cannot use perfumes, they cannot wash their bodies properly. Because of that, maybe there are some stinky smell, bad smell. So they give these reasons that we cannot sit with them. If you drive them away, then we can adjust with you and we will accept your religion. But Allah threat, Allah give threat. You cannot do this. And it also Allah gave in another surah, twice in the Quran, that you cannot drive them these people away. They are my beloved servants. These lower people are my beloved servants. I like them very much. I don't bother about the wealth. I don't bother about the status. I only look who is sincere about me. So we have to be sincere. Whatever our status, whatever our wealth, whatever is our position, our heart always should be attached with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then in case I told you that in case of Nuh alayhi salam was the same things, that the people of disbeliever in that time, let's say, أَنُؤْمِنُ لَكَ وَاتَّبَعَكَ الْأَرْذَلُونَ. Shall we believe in you when the lowest people are following you? So in those days, the same scenario. It is the repetition. Actually, history repeat. This is the truth. And also the truth is, people don't can get the lesson from history. This is also the truth. وَتِلْكَ الْأَيَّامُ نُدَاوِلُهَا بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I move these days around the people, but the thing is, people don't get the lesson. Same thing happening. When they got the chair, the throne, they forget everything. When the people kick him out, then he again is struggling how to go to the position. Then again when he becomes the king, then forget everything. So this is the happening. أَنُؤْمِنُ لَكَ وَاتَّبَعَكَ الْأَرْذَلُونَ. Should I follow you that these people are following you? قَالَ وَمَا عِلْمِي بِمَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ إِنْ حِسَابُهُمْ إِلَّا عَلَى رَبِّي لَوْ تَشْعُرُونَ. Nuh alayhi salam said, what they are doing, it is not my hand. It is not my responsibility. In hisabuhum, hisab, you know hisab, right? The reckoning, the calculation. Illa ala rabbil law tash'urun. They should be responsible their activities to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will judge them. If you can see. So this is the same case, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then the upper level class in the Quraysh, it is the test for them. How it is test? That they think, they say, أَهَؤُلَاءِ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ بَيْنِنَا. Is this the case that are these the ones whom Allah favored above us? Allah favored these lower class people among us? How could it possible? We are the sophisticated, we are the upper level people. If the religion Islam is true, then we are the first person who should accept. Why Allah favored them? It cannot be true. It is their takabbur. It is their takabbur. They think like that. وَكَذَلِكَ فَتَنَّا. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I have test. We have made some of them a test for others. That means the upper class, the lower class is the test for the upper class. They think we cannot sing. But in case of Islam, everyone is same in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no hierarchy. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِأَعْلَمَ بِالشَّاكِرِينَ. Does Allah not know best who are the grateful ones? Because Allah knows the best, who is very sincere, who is very grateful, who always sincerely doing his worship. So in this ayat, actually, we have to think carefully. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us, أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِأَعْلَمَ بِالشَّاكِرِينَ. We are saying Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah 30 times after every salah. Is it from our bottom of heart, or just we are following the rules? أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِأَعْلَمَ بِالشَّاكِرِينَ. We are thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very once in a while, or more often. But every time we have to think that I am thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I am giving my thanks, my gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لو كان خيرا ما سبقونا إليه وما نراك اتبعك إلا الذين هم أراذلنا بادي الرأي. Not do we see anyone follow you but the mixed among us, they too follow you without thinking. That they say, we are observing that these low class people are following you without thinking. In Surah Al-Mutaffifin it is said, when these disbelievers, they are crossing the believers, they criticize. These people are nonsense. They are sacrificing their life. They don't know how to enjoy their life. They don't know what is science. They don't know what is physics. What is this? They're just reading Quran and these two bayans. So it is not like that. It is not the case. What will happen in the hereafter, in the day of Qiyamah, when the believer enter in the Jannah, then this believer will criticize the disbelievers. These believers, the mu'minun will ask themselves, according to themselves, is they got their punishment? Are they got their punishment? They will ask. And they were sitting in the couch, in the sofa, and they will observe, yes, they are getting their punishment. So today we are suffering, but it is not suffering, it is our test. Whatever the situation we are going through, it is our test. Life is a lifelong test. Wherever we are, wherever any type of situation, as a father, as a brother, as an employee, as a boss, every situation we are in the test. So we have to pass in the test, then we can get in the Jannah. بارك الله لنا ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.